When you go home, tell them of us. For your tomorrow, we gave our today. God bless and semper fidelis to the fallen soldiers this beautiful Memorial Day weekend. This is for you. Get to the shits. Good morning, good noon, good night. Welcome to the Blacklight Effect Podcast, home of the world's finest. Your host, Holmesiano. Yeah. That's how we doing it. Welcome back. Sorry for the hiatus. We'll get to it. But how y'all feeling? It's been a little bit, but it feels good getting back behind this microphone. It feels good. It's therapeutic. It's what the people have been waiting for. It's what I've been waiting for. It's what the fuck y'all been waiting for. This ain't an interview. Not episode 3. Not of the Blacklight Effect Podcast. Not here. Internationally known. Not here, home of the world's fucking fine. Yo, come on. Get my motherfucker. Get this shit bragging. Internationally known. Internationally known. Building this shit from the motherfucking mud. You hear me? I apologize. Y'all gonna get some podcasting today. Y'all gonna get the raw and uncut Holmesiano. For real, for real. It's not a fucking game today. I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all already know what this is. You see how the fuck we carrying it. Yo, go. Yeah, it's your man Holmesiano. Get this shit bragging. Let's go. Cool. Get all these motherfuckers. Hey, yo, for all y'all niggas hating, think y'all podcast about to be better than mine. Thought I was just gonna die after 2 episodes and that I wasn't gonna come back for some shit.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Are you serious?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
For the motherfucking peanuts in the back.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Y'all know what the fuck it is. Good morning. Good noon. Good night. Let's get to this wild moment. Today's wild moment came from within. Now we gonna have fun with the sound effects and all that cool shit. For those of you who pay attention to the visuals, excuse me. A little something I fancied up. But as you can see, the root of my strength comes from the strength of my roots. Today's wild moment is by the man behind the microphone, E.I.J. Holmesy fucking Ano. Oh, I can't fuck. God damn. Holmesiano. Didn't roll off the tongue the right way. But guess what? It ain't about perfection. Something I learned early. Because we're going to elaborate a little bit on the wild moments. The root of my strength comes from the strength of my roots. Early on, I was told that I could be and do anything. Doctor, lawyer, engineer. To be the first president of the United States. First black president. My mother and my grandmother set really, really, really high standards that one day I pray to uphold. If I haven't already. But that's okay. Because the fight, the strength to be able to do what I do comes from them. Honestly. Beautiful part about it is, as we gave a tribute to the fallen soldiers to start off, I want to give a happy belated Mother's Day beautiful mother, Miss Davita Desmond, rest in peace. My beautiful grandmother, Miss Carmen Desmond, rest in peace. Most recently acquainted with them, Aunt RJ. Happy Mother's Day. Rest heavenly. But in the beginning, that was all a young nigga know. That's all a young nigga seen. Life went on, but, you know, my roots, you know what I mean? Born in the city of Philadelphia. Mama made some mistakes. Somehow I ended up in Morton. God forbid the state of Pennsylvania and Delaware made some more motherfucking mistakes. Ended up in the 302. Hey, I done been around. Had my stay down in Paris Island, South Carolina. Stationed in North Carolina for a little bit. Yeah. You know, before I got to this podcasting, broadcasting, and podcast producing thing, you know, nigga's been through some things. You know, I'm gonna mention a lot of people this episode because, you know, this episode 3, you know, I'd love to call it the dedication, but it's kind of cliche. But I'm gonna shout out a lot of people that, you know, have been instrumental in where I am now, and we'll give them some shout outs and some highlights and talk about what they're doing now, and, you know, we'll get into all that. But the guidance I was given early on to think for myself, to be independent, to never settle, to never let any one thing, you know, bring me down. Things like that are, you know, you can't coach that. It's something you gotta work at. It's something that, you know, you're not gonna get better unless you done been through some shit. Lord knows I done been through the trenches. There's not new any better or worse than anybody else who's been through their fair share of troubles and trial and tribulations. But the courage to be able to continue to fight, that's I can't speak for everybody else, but that honestly comes from within. You know, before I got into the Marine Corps and learned about esprit de corps, it was all about homes decor. You know, I never knew the Mr. Holmes before me. There was no Mr. Holmes. I ain't gonna say there wasn't a Mr. Holmes, but, you know, it's not my father's name, so. But that's okay. We're gonna get the pop. I love you. But before we get way too deep, you know, we started real deep. Let me give a big round of applause and shout out to the listeners. Like I said, man, you know, I'm a very prideful, proud person, and you know, part of them beginnings were being able to be appreciative and grateful for those that are appreciative and grateful for you, and I pay it forward. So, you know, during this little hiatus, you know, I was definitely keeping track of the numbers, and I appreciate everybody who continued to follow us on Instagram, the new followers on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Everybody who's been sharing, you know, the different information, commenting, liking, just interacting with us. It's been fun. I wasn't able to do as much as I wanted to as far as recording and getting as much out. A lot of scheduling things, and, you know, I had some personal things going on, but during this little hiatus, you know, in between episode 1 and 2, I was about a 3 week difference. I wanted to see how the first episode went. You know, we had great feedback, carried on. Episode 2 came out, and what's funny is episode 2 came out, you know, kind of immediately. For me, it felt like immediately after episode 1. That 3-week gap in between, really blurred. Without naming any names, without, let me thank the listeners first. So during this hiatus, with whatever was going on, I was still getting streams. People were still listening to it. You guys were still fucking with it. I was still posting, little updates and just keeping up with different ads we had on Instagram and just continue to just build and grind slowly. But I hadn't put out any podcast episodes. So since episode 2 has dropped, you know what I mean? When I mean internationally known, I mean internationally known. I'd like to give a big fucking shout out to the Netherlands and the UK. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening to it. Subscribe to both episodes. Listen and downloaded both of them. I appreciate that. I'm not quite sure how you did it, but once again, this podcast, The Blacklight Effect, home of the world's finest, we're available on Stitcher, iTunes, even though iTunes ain't gonna be around that much longer, we'll get into that a little bit. Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Play Music, Google Podcasts. We are, of course, hosted by Podbean. And I guess you could say we're, still hosted by SoundCloud. And we'll get into that because we got a lot of things going on the website. TheBlacklightEffect.podcast.com. The Blacklight Effect Podcast.com. We got a lot of things going on. I'm going to get into what we actually have going on Twitter. Oh, not on Twitter. Shit, I'm all scrambled up. On the website. A lot of updates. A lot of updates. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're ready for it. But yeah. And outside of the international streams, let's talk about what's going on here in the homeland. Let's give a big shout out and round of applause to, I'll save the gunshots and air horns for later. But new streams, new fans, bigger fan base. Let's give a shout out to Virginia, New York, Michigan. We're gonna get to Michigan here in a little bit. New Jersey, Massachusetts, Illinois, Texas, Ohio, Cali, New Hampshire, DC, Delaware, and of course, the Keystone, my stone. You know what I mean? Appreciate every single fucking one of you. That's what I meant to do, my bad. But no, honestly, it's I'm truly grateful and thankful for every last one of you who've listened to it, gave us comments, feedback, told somebody else about it. This is what it's all about, man. I really do appreciate it. Continue to like, subscribe, share. If you guys go on the website, once again, that's the BlacklightEffectPodcast.com. You can leave us a comment. You can subscribe to the channel. You can do it on the Podbean website. Even if you don't want to do it on the website, fuck with us on Instagram, the Blacklight Effect _podcast. On Twitter, our handle is BlacklightFX, BlacklightFX. On Facebook, it's the Blacklight Effect Podcast. And yeah, we look forward to interacting with you guys. Let us know where you're at and where you're listening from, and I want to know when and where and how you guys are listening to it. If you're doing it on the go, if you're doing it on the run, if you're doing it at work, however the case may be. It's a lot of changes. Every episode's been a little bit different. Unfortunately, this is not going to be an interview podcast every time. I do look forward to having interviews and pop-up phone calls and all this cool shit, and we're going to make all these magical things happen, but I like being unpredictable. I like keeping it, varied and in balance. Here I am, damn near 15 minutes into it, and we talked about, we came in with Memorial Day weekend, and before that, Mother's Day. Oh, and while I'm thinking about Mother's Day and Memorial Day at once, I want to give a I want to wish a very happy birthday to my daughter. Memorial Day weekend's her birthday weekend, and I get conflicted between being a parent and a veteran because I, typically do both at the same time. And her birthday is always going to be a blast, but it's going to be one of those things where I'm going to make her aware of. I'm going to make sure she's aware of the holiday that surrounds her birthday. But at the same time, I always want to give her time. And she just turned 2. She's the greatest thing, I swear to God, that ever happened to me. Truly the motor and the motivation behind a lot of what I do. I love you, Panda Pill. I wish you many more. And then I also get to, kind of wish a happy 2-year anniversary / Mother's Day to her mother, Minnie, who, truly the backbone behind this podcast. Allows me to do what I do, and she listens, so she'll hear this and let me know. But I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. A lot of this shit wouldn't be possible without the women in my life, and I guess that's an inherited trait from my father. Something about him just makes us grind harder, dig a little deeper. And it's just always worked out that way. I've just always been in a better place, in a better mind state, in a better position, with women around. So, that's me. In a nutshell, kind of short and not really. Of course, we're not going to wrap it up right here, but I definitely didn't want to, wrap up all these different holidays and different things going on and not give my baby a shout out. So happy birthday, Panda Pill. I love you. And please stop growing. Just a little bit. Just slow it down just a little bit. Round of applause for my baby. I don't like that white face. But anyway, back to business. The Blacklight Effect Podcast.com. If you go on that website right now, like right now, you get greeted. Good morning, good noon, good night. You already know what it is. It's the catchphrase. Get used to it. It's not going anywhere. Welcome to the Blacklight Effect Podcast, home of the world's hottest. If you click the link, tune in with Holmesiano, it'll take you right to Podbean website, and you can start listening to all the episodes, just the episodes. You can like, comment, share, all the cool shit. Beneath that, I believe, because I'm not looking at the website as we speak, beneath that's the episodes directly off SoundCloud, and that feed is just directly for just the podcast episodes. Excuse me. As we grow and build, it'll be every now and again we'll just have some unreleased content, some more add-ons, different things happening on SoundCloud. I'm gonna do the best I can in my abilities to utilize each platform differently, but as effectively and efficiently as I can. Just whatever's beneficial with the podcast, honestly. But underneath that, as you can see, it should be a banner that says Our Partners. I put that banner there because and major big super duper fucking, like, from the bottom of my heart, shout outs for a real one, and Mr. Unaves, my nigga Ando, man. I can't even go into detail with just how much love and support and work we're able to accomplish and that we've been getting done behind the scenes during this little hiatus. If you scroll down a little bit more, well, you can click that link and it'll take you right to his website, because I want to make sure that what I don't have, he has. And vice versa. I mean, right now he's got an entire line. He's got the seasonal drip out, trunks, shorts, accessories. We'll get into that a little bit. But, since episode 2 and even the things we were working on, right before episode 2 and just the network of people that I've put together, I'm trying to tell you, I'm not gonna get too many names and then leak too much shit because, just because I'm media man don't mean I gotta, leak everybody's shit. But the network of geniuses I done put together, this renaissance I'm leading, y'all not ready. Y'all not. Bombs over Baghdad. The shit is about to get fucking bananas. It's about to get bananas. All summer 19. Fucking it up. So once again, salute to the conglomerate. Shout out the one time when I vest. I just really can't thank them enough. And you can see what I'm talking about if you look right underneath that link, because as you can see, the tees, the hats, the hoodies. Yeah. The merch is here. Woo! Go and get you that home of the world's finest gear. Grab it soon. Guaranteed to sell fast, because we're going to have some pop-up shops. Everybody local probably going to grab it first. I'm internationally known, so I got to get ready to ship this shit out to the fucking States.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah, right. Y'all niggas is crazy. You best believe it. I need to find out who the fuck is in the Netherlands and who's in the UK listening to this podcast. We need to make sure y'all get taken care of. I don't know how you found it. I appreciate you. I'm glad you did. I hope you continue to, I hope you enjoy the show. For those of you that subscribe directly to the Blacklight Effect podcast, I guess to prove, my dedication to y'all, maybe a little bit vice versa, to the true fans and listeners, I want you to go on to blacklighteffectpodcast.com. Subscribe. First 14, magical number 14. First 14 people to subscribe to the podcast to the blacklighteffectpodcast.com. I'm gonna send you a promo code. Me personally, I'm gonna send you a promo code for a discount. I'm saying, I'm gonna let y'all up. Take care of y'all, because I really do appreciate everything y'all do. This podcast is from the mud. There is no money in it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do things around it. You know what I mean? Check it out. Hats, hoodies, and tees. Starting with the all black shirt. Let's go and get these light bulbs up. Let's light the fucking world up. You know what I mean? Let's get this shit out here. Tell somebody. Niggas just walking up for discounts. I'm not trying to hear that, Jack. Niggas gonna walk up with all that.
What's up, Doc?
I'm not trying to hear that, bro. Not trying to hear that. You want discount? Let's play a game. Go on to blacklighteffectpodcast.com. Subscribe. First 14 people, y'all can get the discount. Now run tell that. Tell somebody. This ain't gonna be on the gram, so it's not gonna be a first one on social media. This is for people who actually listen to it. First 14. Magical number 14. It's the inaugural, episode 3, first podcast, solo Doc Holmesiano. It's my break for you. First 14 people. Get a little discount. Now, speaking of Una Vest, I told you, bro got drip. Shit's sickening. I mean, it's only sickening because I am like blown away by its collection. It's ever evolving. It's unique. You know, unlike a lot of these brands, I could say I know the owner, the CEO, person who actually makes it. You know what I'm saying? He's putting my work together. Just to, I might have to grab me one of these shiners. But like I said, seasonal drip right now. He's got his swimwear out. Spring line is out. Trunks, hoodies, bikinis, one tops, one pieces, two tops. I mean, two pieces, one pieces, tops, bottoms. Just the whole nine. Ladies, gentlemen, beach towels. You know, all sizes, all different flavors. Got drip for the kids. Check it out, man. UNAVES1X.com. Unaves1X.com. Check it out. Shout out to One Time. So the delay, the hiatus. Let's talk about it. We're not gonna get too specific, out of respect for the victim and their family. You know. So out of love, I'm trying to keep this short. Try not to get too into it, but during the recordings of these podcasts, you know, there's a lot of people that I speak to, I work with, I affiliate and associate myself with, that I think naturally I don't necessarily take a full appreciation. You never know when a conversation is going to be the last, or when, you know, someone's situation is going to change. And you would think I've known that because I've lost my mother in a timely manner. Rest in peace, Los. I was kicking it with him right before he passed. You know, so, you know, I do understand appreciating loved ones and then keeping them close and, you know, just cherishing every moment. But almost immediately after the release of episode 1, loved one, someone I care a lot about, one of my brothers, if not my best friend, was in an accident. He did survive, you know, damn near fatal, but, you know, that devil dog didn't die. And he, according to my statistics, he did listen to the podcast. I don't know how he felt about episode 1, but about a day or two later, received a very unfortunate phone call. You know, just informing me of the accident. Being me, I, you know, fast forward and all this cool jazz. Let's fast forward. That accident took a toll. Hit me hard. And you know, just it affected my mental. It affected my schedule. It affected, you know, my everyday life because, you know, I guess you could say you never really miss someone until they're gone, but even just how someone's situation can change, I was thrown off because, you know, this podcast, some of the people that are featured on the Instagram, some of the people, you know, some of my core fans, some of these people, we forged a bond in the Marines, and you know, I really can't speak highly enough of how I feel about these people, or just, you know, how much I do appreciate just everything we have and just the relationship we've built, the good times, bad times, trials and tribulations, just, you know. But that one hit hard because of the circumstances and the situation. And I really don't know how I got episode 2 out. Honest to God. But I knocked it out, kind of did it in a rush. Put it out and still felt good about it. Because of just the timing. Andrew had some things going on, photo shoot and all this school things, so we put it out. And I really didn't expect episode 3 to take so long to come out, but I did so many recordings that just didn't come out right. It sounded horrible. Just too emotional. Keep it a whole buck with you. Just a lot of things going on. I hate Mother's Day, so if you guys, keep up with me on Instagram, kind of felt that vibe, but I was still, able to fight through it and celebrate the mother of my child. And Mother's Day was about her, but just in the recent weeks, my mental just ain't been where it's supposed to be. And you'd be surprised, when the head falls, so does the body. So, I guess you could say just a wave of depression. And, of course, you gotta hold your head high and continue to carry on. So, we've been working through it. I love them and wish them the best, but, it's a process. Happy to say that I'm, kind of out of that vibe. Glad to be back in the mix, but, you just never really know when life's gonna hit, how it's gonna hit, and just who it affects. I was truly astounded how it affected my household, because once again, this podcast, I guess you could say, was a shared idea at some point, but it was never, at the time, podcasts weren't even a thing. But someone told me a long time ago that we should put together a team of people with different talents. It sounds like everybody else has said it before, but he said to put together a group of people that all do something different. Kind of start our own community, like a network, like a renaissance. All put it under one umbrella, under one name, and divvy it up. Now it's supposed to be like a multimedia thing, entity type shit. And years pass, time pass, life happens. I was afforded the opportunity to start this podcast, and that was kind of like one of the roots of what I wanted to do. I wanted to build a network with a collection of creators, scholars, businessmen and women, heroes, activists, students, the whole fucking nine, Throw a hot fucking name on it. Build something, make something. Because there's a lot of people that do, and I'm grateful for them, that do appreciate the marketing, the promotion, the reposts, the little things. So when I started this podcast and kind of got into this media thing, it was more than just broadcasting for me. It was more than just talking shit and rambling and ranting. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to get into some ass. You best fucking believe it. Relatively fucking soon. Real soon. But back to building. I wanted to build a network. I wanted to lead a group of people. I wanted to put something together that was, of course, bigger than me, but something that I could say was mine. I wanted to lead this renaissance. So this Blacklight renaissance, this movement, this network, this conglomerate, this movement, this shit ain't gonna die. No time soon. This is really only the beginning. We got our, got a logo. Got our drip. Got our website. These episodes are gonna come out more frequently. I'm trying to figure out between, how my schedule's gonna work out, whether I want to do, 30 minutes every couple, every other day. I don't know the length of this, maybe, an hour every 2 or 3 days. We'll work it out. Do a little poll online, something like that. We'll figure it out, but, Ain't gonna be too many more hiatuses. Too many breaks. I really don't believe in breaks. I don't take breaks. You know, last time I took a break, took a year off to get my mind right. It was after a year off in Afghanistan. I'm not gonna get into details. Nothing really to talk about. To y'all anyway. But that's the last time I really took a break. I didn't go nowhere. I came home. Tried to take some time to get my goddamn mind right. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. And it really didn't last too long. Won't get into particulars. You wanna find out what happened then? You have to buy my goddamn book. Wait on it. But breaks, vacations, fuck shit like that.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
You know, I really can't afford to take time off. Who the fuck has time to waste when you're trying to build a fucking empire? You know, I laugh and joke with niggas that work in 9 to 5, but get your money. We all been there. As long as you funding the hustle, as long as you funding the dream, as long as that ain't the only thing you do, I ain't gonna knock you. I understand. But it's a handful of you motherfuckers out here just... I am fucking mind blown. Some of y'all motherfuckers need to stand on this manhole and catch this fucking fade. I mean, like some motherfucking sense of... You know what I mean? Old school. We really don't want to do all that, you know. If you don't want to do that, you know what I mean? No, I don't want to do that. Can't even talk like that no more. Homes already got little charges and shit like that, you know. Niggas like lying and shit. And that's you know, y'all can Google that. That's all a matter of public record. Look up the fucking statements. It's all bullshit. Shit was chalked. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
You already know what the fuck it is. Anyway, back to our daily news broadcast. Some of y'all niggas is really out of pocket, man. Father's Day is coming up, and that's something I really take pride in because, you know, like I said, who the fuck has time to tick off when you're trying to build an empire? When I'm not building an empire, I try to balance and juggle with my damnness, you know, being a lover and a father. More importantly, a father. Which is probably why my love life is suffering. But who the fuck cares? Because, once again, priorities. What do you want out of life? What do I want out of life? I don't know you motherfuckers shit, but I always got something to prove. To myself, to my family, to my daughter. There's always room for improvement. A dollar to get. A memory to cherish. There's always something to do. Who the fuck has time for breaks?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Come on. I mean, really. All the breaks and vacation, enjoying life like it's your fucking last. Man, motherfucker, nobody's dying anytime soon.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
It ain't that fuck. I just wanna. Some of you deadbeat motherfuckers make me sick. But you know, thank God for the Rodneys out here in the world that ain't kicking little niggas' forts, man. There's a handful of niggas out here raising other niggas' kids and they doing a damn good job, so I salute you. Not all of them, though. Some of y'all niggas need this fucking work. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who y'all are. I think it's funny. You know, I feel like Charles Barkley. I ain't a role model, but in a sense, I kinda am a fucking role model citizen because a lot of you motherfuckers, you can't compare me to y'all. You can't compare me to 90% of you motherfuckers. 9 billion people in the world, you think I'm gonna let a handful piss me off?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I mean, I kinda let you do, but at the same time, you know. I'm gonna let y'all fuck up this paper. I'm gonna let y'all fuck up my freedom. I ain't gonna let y'all fuck up these airwaves. But we gonna enjoy looking at you simple, stupid motherfuckers. We gonna enjoy the show. Holmes, you gonna keep, you know, it's supposed to be the Blacklight, not the Shade Room, but it's some things based off the principles, based off the code that I just don't dig. Some shit that you know. And while everybody talking about other shit, bullshit, let's attack the real problems. You know, we'll get the sports, we'll get the music, we'll get the politics. Right now, let's talk about fatherhood. We done talked about Mother's Day. We done talked about Memorial Day. Next holiday on the map, excuse me, it's Father's Day. And some of y'all niggas gonna be celebrating and expecting shit. For what? Trash, nigga. Trash. Trash. Garbage. The fuck? And be having the audacity. Like, I be father. You know what I mean? It's just some shit I don't agree with. And we should, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You better hope Rodney ain't kicking your little nigga fort, man. Y'all know who y'all are. And the fucked up problem is, the worst part about it is, y'all out here being salty. The kids are suffering. I pat myself on the back. I'm getting used to this keyboard shit. I done had enough time to practice. Kind of quick on my, you know what I mean? But,
Fuck out of here, nigga.
cause we not celebrating y'all fuckheads. For real, man. The shit is sick, man. Shout out to the real ones, whether you on papers or not, going through the, you know, just doing more than going through the motions. It's a struggle. Not enough people embrace the niggas that actually do. Too busy worried about entertaining the niggas that don't. Father's Day, if you know you don't deserve it, stay the fuck out the way. We don't want to see you in the streets. We don't want to see you on Instagram. We don't want to see your live feed. We ain't trying to go on no fucking vacation. We ain't trying to go to motherfucking Dorney Park. You hear me? Niggas is damn near 30. Stop going to Dorney Park without your fucking kids. The fuck is going on? And I ain't knocking Dorney Park because I'm taking mine. Just felt like dropping a bomb on them. But anyway. You know, I'm not a role model, so I don't do anything perfect. I don't. Guess what? Things that I do, no accuracy. I'm 1 for 1. I'm on mine. God forbid. Y'all niggas gotta get your priorities straight. You don't know how? Y'all be watching the stories. Y'all see how the real niggas is moving. Stop just watching the stories and be proactive. Do what we do. It's not, you know, you catch yourself in a rut, reach out. Yo, you know, each one teach one. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Shit, I'm about to. Working on my thing. How I get back on my thing. You know, sometimes me and my father have conversations. You'd be surprised. Get your head out your ass and try to learn something. Learn that shit and teach it yours. By the time my daughter come of age, she gonna know the game. She gonna know what it is. That's not even gonna be the fuck up for debate. I ain't even worried about that. That's not even on my, you know. Ain't gotta worry about that. But, you know. Let's get back to people doing it right. It's the Blacklight effect. You know, I don't want to get too much into that other shit. Get myself worked up. You know what I mean? Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Before I get into my next topic, if you enjoy what you hear, if you love Holmesy, even if you don't love Holmesy, you just want to show love and support, cash app me something, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. Show me some love. Let me know where you're from, you know, what you liked about it, what you don't like about it. Anything helps. I appreciate it and I love you. What's the cash app? Holmesiano. HOLMESIANO. You know what I mean? Or you can go on the website, blacklighteffectpodcast.com. THEBLACKEFFECTPODCAST.com. Drop something in PayPal. Buy some merch. Do all three. Pick one. Whatever. You know what I mean? But I appreciate it. Thank you in advance. So I've got some friends that even before the Marine Corps, that I've been in contact with. And what's amazing is some of these people are doing the same goddamn thing they've been doing since they've been doing it. Now, for those of you who don't know, I was recruited out of the 302. Let's talk about it. Now, prior to becoming one of the world's finest fighters, one of the greatest human beings to ever live and walk this earth, was a gentleman that I met. Well, what's funny is I met his brother first in middle school. Actually, my 6th grade year when I got down in Delaware, 2001. I went to Stanton Middle School. Shout out to Stanton Middle School. I went there for I might have went there for 2 years. I'm not sure. A year or two. I don't know. What the fuck I met. But I met my brother Pam. Shout out to number 32. I met him, and whenever I transferred to Skyline, shout out to Skyline, I met his brother, Chevy. I shouted out Chevy in one of the previous episodes. So, god damn, Chevy got some shit going on. Shout out to Chevy. Let me clap it up for Chevy. Shout out to Strictly Business and New Wave Music, man. I'm paying attention. I see what y'all doing. Josh Mars, whatever you did on Census, keep that shit going, bro. Jesus. Chevy, whatever y'all got going down there, I need to know. I'm coming down there to figure the fuck out. Now, when I got to high school, and it's funny because I told him this, when I rapped with him Messenger a couple weeks ago. When I got to high school, one of the just most genuine, multifaceted, just one of the most well-rounded, entertaining characters I've ever met in my life. Shout out to Freaky Ricky and Boss Status Entertainment, that whole conglomerate, man. Y'all motherfuckers, clap it up, man. I see what you're doing. I'm proud of you. I really am. Shout out to Rick, man. A lot of things going on. Putting on events. Putting on for the city. Putting on for Wilmington. Shout out to Wilmington. Gotta love the 302. Y'all helped me get to where I am, man. Y'all helped shape me. You know what I'm saying? Took a young, unorthodox nigga in, you know what I mean? Helped me get there. help me blow up, you know what I mean? Help me get to where I am. So thank you. Shout out to the 302. Now once I got into the Marine Corps, I met a whole host of characters. Some good, some bad, nonetheless. You're well respected because you've done, something that only we understand. So I salute you. But somebody I met through somebody and met through somebody, however the fuck we met. Me and Mr. Ken Bain's been rapping for a long time. Small talk in between, and I've watched him build this empire. I can't say from day one, but I've just watched from afar and truly been amazed by what he's been doing and what he's got going. He's been fucking with the podcast, and shout out to Tampa, Florida. Shout out to Florida, man, because we're gonna get the why, a little bit of reason why I love Florida so much too. But I think it's funny. Ken fucks with the podcast tough, and I do appreciate the love. So keeping up and trying to figure out what's going on, what he got coming up next, and this, then the third, and all this cool shit. And fucks with me, so they sent me a track. They said, "Yo, man, can you repost it?" Blah 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 blah. No problem. Anything for my dog. Man, shout out to DD Collier, man. Got a track out, bald headed hoe. That Joan goes. And I get everything ain't for everybody, but yo, congratulations on your first song. I see you. Now, Ken a real nigga for doing what he doing. He ain't had to send me that. He ain't had to, even plug me in and let me, just have that moment and, just link me in with DD and us had the conversation we had. And, I really look forward to, working with her in the near future. And, hopefully get you guys up here and, we gonna definitely continue to work. But, that was truly a blessing. Appreciate him for it. And, he threw me some bones. I'm gonna leave it at that. He threw me some bones. Let me hear some things. You don't even understand right now. You don't even fucking dig it. You're really not digging it. Gutter Street, GSG, fuck with the Blacklight effect, so tough. We got something for y'all. Blacklight effect exclusive, you know what I mean? But y'all don't have to wait to hear it. So yeah, I kind of went off my doc, but I'm back on. But I'm not even about to go. About to get myself worked up again. You know what I'm saying? So while I'm shouting out people that mean, actually, while we in Florida, while y'all know Holmesy. Let's talk about Florida for a second. Shout out to the state of Florida. Something near and dear to my heart. Very, very near and dear to my heart. Is in Florida. To be exact, it's in Tallahassee, the capital of Florida. Shout out to my Florida State Seminoles, man. FSU. God damn it. That goes for all collegiate sports. You know what I mean? Ain't just football. It's not just basketball. It's not just baseball. All collegiate sports. Nah, I know. Love them to death. But I love my motherfucking Seminoles. That's numero motherfucking uno. You know what ain't even go there. And shout out to Wilmington University for the stint that I had there. I call it a stint. It was a stint. Whatever. I ain't graduated.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
But god damn, I love my Seminoles. As far as football, we had a down year, but I truly do believe in Coach Taggart and what he got going. I didn't expect year one to be, I didn't expect it to be as bad as it went, but it could have been worse. Obviously, it could have been better. There's plenty to improve on, but at the same time, let's give him some time, because we know what we want. Seems like yesterday. Famous fucking Jameson them. That shit was sweet, wasn't it? That shit was sweet. To see my boys win it, man. That shit was major. That shit was major. That was one of the first times a sporting event that I didn't partake in, that I didn't have money on, won. And that's not to take away from anything that's happened to any other team that I'm about to get into, but I'll get into why. But that was special, and I appreciate that. I loved it. Shout out to my Seminoles, my current Seminoles. We're gonna get to the next champion, because I told y'all I was born in the Illidale. Told y'all I was born in the city of Philadelphia. Albert Einstein Medical motherfucking Center. So stop trying to play with this Delaware County bullshit. Nah, nigga. Not Big Holmesy. You hear me? Not me. I wasn't born in the county. I just spent more than enough time out this motherfucker. You hear me?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
And I came back. K.O.D.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
What's up, Dad?
Delaware County, y'all know what it is. We had our problems, but we gonna work through it. You know what I mean? We gonna be alright. I'm gonna take care of you, Delco. Holmesy got you. I'm here. I ain't gonna let you down. You know what I mean? I gotta raise my baby out here for as long as I'm out here. I'm gonna make this motherfucker better, you hear me? Support who supports you. Stop supporting that fuck shit, Delco. Stop supporting that fuck shit, Philly. Stop supporting that fuck shit, Delaware. The local area. I'm gonna try and influence y'all as much as I can. I don't want to be like an influencer, but the positive things that I can do in my community, in my household, start within my household, because we already in clean shop. And we still fixing ourselves. But the things I want to do with this podcast and the things I want to accomplish through this podcast and with this podcast, it's so much bigger than just me and my family. It's so much bigger than the people that we're working with. It's so much bigger than just what we're doing here locally. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than that. Low key, and I don't like, just giving away ideas, but somewhere in my heart of hearts, I'm working on how to get fucking solar panels to Africa. Like, my mission is so much bigger than just what's gonna happen in just this lifetime. And it sounds crazy to think that far ahead, but it's like, why not? The future is the fuck now. There ain't nobody securing my daughter's future but big homes and many. God forbid something happen to one of us, but and it ain't just about my child. It's about her future and her future's future, and then the future of the motherfuckers around it, because it ain't just about us. We ain't the only motherfuckers that inhabit this fucking planet. And even if we were the only people that inhabit this planet, we're still gonna take care of this motherfucker a little bit. At least try and get back a little bit of something, which goes back to the original point, the original wow moment. The words of wisdom. The root of my strength comes from the strength of my roots. Give back. You don't have to be given something to give back. Plenty of people get shit taken from them. Plenty of people get taken advantage of. That don't mean you don't have to give back. Don't mean you have to do something. I make small jokes saying all the time that, I serve my country and that I'm not gonna, I ain't got to do too much more. And I say that jokingly, but at the same time, the marathon's gonna continue. The hustle never fucking dies. We stop dreaming. The dream is real. You got to work this shit. You got to work the plan. You got the plan to work. You got the, you know what I mean? It's a constant. And it's always gonna be a fucking constant. It's gonna be a constant for as long as goddamn. Who knows? Just keep this shit going. Anyway, man, let me sip my coffee. What am I whistling for a second? But speaking of championships, and events that really just blew my mind, and I get emotional thinking about it because I witnessed it. I seen it with my own eyes. I'll tell you a little story. So, as the whole fucking world knows, my beloved Philadelphia Eagles, and please don't hate me, my beloved Philadelphia Eagles won Super Bowl 52. Let me give you a little history. And I quote, "When you starve a hungry dog for 52 years, what's funny about that number is before it became the Super Bowl, and I know my NFL fans and stats is, fuck all that. Before this shit was called the Super Bowl, we really won. Y'all make everything about Super Bowl. Y'all really ain't got no chips. I don't even want to go down that route, but now that we got one, stop knocking my fucking team. We in the conversation. Leave us the fuck alone. And close to the NFL season, we'll get more into it. I have high expectations for my team. I have high expectations for my city. Let's get back to it. Y'all know what we're trying to do. Y'all know what we want to do. But I'm going to tell you a little bit, short little story about the Super Bowl. So, as you know, the Eagles beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, 41-33. And, fucking mic, a little close. And, I do have to say, I was very superstitious the whole game through, and I want to say I don't know, maybe the last, I don't want to say like the last 8 minutes of the fourth quarter, but the better part of the fourth quarter, I walked away from the TV. I took my daughter upstairs into the furthest back bedroom in my house, and I turned on the radio. I had a radio already in there. I had to break the curse. What the fuck are you talking about, Holmesy? Let me explain. When the Eagles played the Patriots in the Super Bowl back in the day, you know what I mean? 2004 season. For whatever reason, nigga was on punishment, which is hilarious because I didn't see that game. I heard it over the radio, and I just remember how back and forth it was, and listening to it in my bedroom, and just hearing how that game went, and visualizing it, and not seeing it, and just feeling that hurt. To be, I think I was 12, 13, shit like that. That shit hurt. Sick. It's pissed forever. And at halftime, I was more than convinced that we had a fighting chance. But about halftime, I said, I said to myself, I didn't say it to anybody, I said to Minnie or anybody else. I was like, damn, if it came down to it, I don't want to see how this ends. And you can call it what you want. It really wasn't worth the heart attack. I had to break the curse. Somewhere in my head, my fucking psychosis, excuse me, I had to not let my kids see it, which is selfish. but I couldn't see it. And I'm, to break the curse, I went to the furthest room as high as I could upstairs in the house. I went to the back room, and we're listening to it on the radio. And the closer it got to the end, the more I shook. And mind you, I'm sitting on the bed, rocking back and forth like a fucking nut. And I could hear the reactions of everybody downstairs, but it was weird because I was able to kind of tune it out because the radio was up but not too far up. I was in like a zone. The shit was weird. But I was like, just, I don't want to say deathly afraid, but it was truly, it was special. It was special. And words really can't, I really can't put into words or explain how it felt. But the closer it got to the end, the more I rocked, the more I shook. And even with us being up, I just, you can't count Brady out, even when he's out. And man, I was just, by the time Merrill Reese and Mike Quick had by the time they spoke their piece on the radio, I was, oh my God, I had to, I was a ugly motherfucker for them. I can't even say the moment. You hear me? My shit. The wide mouth. It was one of the greatest, second or third greatest feeling in the world, man. Like it was just and you could feel it all around if you didn't feel that shit, you just wasn't close. So I could I just remember smelling what I smelled, feeling what I felt, and that shit was special. Oh my, I can't wait to get back. Once you feel that feeling, and the most beautiful part about it, the best part about it is hearing your entire goddamn life, you ain't never gonna win a Super Bowl. The gentleman and man who made me, unfortunately for him, is not an Eagle fan or a Sixer fan, and that's my next team I want to get into. Fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Y'all niggas can get this work. But my Sixers. We'll be back. We'll be back. That was hard, but we'll be back. That was tough. It's a hard fucking way to lose, but it's a learning curve. That's what they say anyway. I'm not no fucking ESPN basketball expert, I couldn't tell you. But we're young. Some of us have time. God willing. God forbid anything bad happens. But I look forward to seeing the moves we make this off season, and how we just continue to build and grow this monster, because we're going to be a problem for a long time. Believe that. Coach Brown got us. Now I know we were talking about champions, but I got an even funnier fucking story. So the year I graduated, I was into baseball naturally because I felt like I could play. I couldn't afford to play. My high school's I haven't been really keeping up, which is weird because I haven't really been keeping up with the sports. But shout out to John Dickinson High School. My high school was great in baseball. Just historically and at the time, it was a great group of guys. They were great, but I really didn't pay attention to anything outside of like my high school baseball. I really didn't go to any games, didn't know anything about it. I don't know stats and none of that cool shit. Anyway, I graduated high school. I'd enlisted in the Marines. I went that entire summer without asking a fucking question about the Philadelphia Phillies. That was in 2008. I was in MCT. We just came back from Camp Devil Dog. And, I seen a newspaper in one of the offices. And, I forget the name of the Marine. I asked him to see the paper. Because I hadn't had my phone or seen any media, anything like that. It was a training exercise and all this cool shit. But, lo and fucking behold, the Philadelphia Phillies won the World fucking Series, and I didn't know how to fucking feel about the shit. To this day, it's still like mind-blowing and baffling because I knew nothing about it. I turned my phone on, and at the time, I think I still had that bum-ass i860, and which was my shit at the time. Don't get it fucked up. I'd have fought you for that shit if it got stolen. Real rap. Oh man, yeah. It was a moment in time that I missed. So, shout out to the Phillies, who, I've got high expectations for this year. Not just because of the Harper signing, but because I feel like their core. I expected them to take a bigger step, and the season started off not as good as I thought we would. But I'm still not the baseball guy. Really, just a really big fan. I enjoy going to the games, and just enjoying it. But I do have high expectations for my Phillies. I don't know jack shit about soccer besides I tried for the team, made it, and quit. So shout out to the Union. And I've been this. I ain't gonna hold you.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I've been a little disappointed with my Flyers. Wayne Simmons was my nigga. That shit hurt. Y'all traded that motherfucker for milk and cookies. That shit hurt. And I really don't understand. I never played hockey either, but that shit was weird. That shit fucked me up. I wasn't expecting that at all. And come on, man. I'm gonna go Wayne Simmons. The only nigga on the team. Come on. Ain't he from Canada? He wasn't even from around here. We accepted him. We embraced him. That was our guy. Traded this nigga for milk and fucking cookies. Shout out to Wayne Simmons, man. That was my fucking guy, man. That shit fucked me up. So, while we're on sports, for those of you who have known me, god damn, I don't want to slur my words, haven't been drinking. For those of you who know me, I hate using the term weird because in different places it's not accepted, but I do unorthodox shit. Fun random fucking fact. I do. But I've been wearing black socks for the better part of 15 fucking years. Just straight black socks. When I didn't have actual nice normal black socks, I wore church socks. Oh well. I didn't come from money. Just learned how to make it. But black socks. So while on sports, I've always worn black socks. I've always been in tune with history and the things around me. It's kind of my shit. It's kind of one of my niches. I'm really into history. So with the black sock movement, that's just because I seen it and thought it was the coolest shit ever. Especially with a pair of white shoes, which is crazy because no, you're not supposed to do that. But I thought it was hot having black Nike socks with my Reebok Classics. Leave me the fuck alone. That's, what I'm saying? That's what I get into. That's me. You don't gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be like, man, mind your motherfucking business.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Get this fucking work right in your fucking eye, or in your motherfucking mouth. I ain't violent. Just only entertainment. It's for fucking fun. Anyway. So where the whole black sock thing came from, it's from the Fab Five. I was a fan. Not a fan of the University of Michigan. McNeil, Dusty, hold your horses. Shout out to my brothers, who are two very, 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 very big University of Michigan fans. And I'm proud of, congratulations to Juwan Howard for getting that University of Michigan head coaching basketball job, man. That shit's major. For real. Round of fucking applause. Glad that they, if anybody was going to get that fucking gig, I'm glad it was, glad it was Mr. Howard. Truly an instrumental part in that school, the history, just the history of the program, and just what the Fab Five really means to college basketball itself, let alone just the University of Michigan. But because it's me, that's their baby, so salute you. I wish you success, but we all know Leonard Hamilton now. Down there in Florida State. He done brought that shit back, man. We wasn't even really a basketball school, but God. Y'all see my boys in the fucking tournament. Y'all see my motherfucking nose in the tournament, man. Y'all gotta stop disrespecting my school, man. Y'all gotta.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Speaking of my school, like I said, graduated from John Dickinson High School. Can't hide that Ram pride. Gotta love them. My time there was great. Probably some of the best, worst fucking things that could ever happen to a young man happen. Oh well. You live and you fucking learn. There were some people that did some instrumental, some awesome things for me then, and I've had the beauty of watching from afar that are still doing great things there at that school. Let me give a very big round of applause for when I met him. I don't think it was his first year as a teacher, but it was definitely his first year as a coach. So shout out to the current principal, John Dickinson High School, Dan Saunders. He's an alum, graduated as a Ram. Proud to see what he's doing with the school. Proud to see, bringing it back, and really getting it done down there. So, shout out to Coach Saunders for, staying committed, being a staple in the community. It's truly a pleasure watching, just watching him. Somebody you can look up to and emulate. So, shout out to Coach Saunders. At the exact same time, another gentleman. I know a little bit more who, I think it's funny because I still think he's one of the coolest cats I ever met in my life. Let me give a very big round of applause for Monty Alderman. CEO and head guy in charge at Mindy's Neighborhood Snacks. The 302 got it going on. I wish I was there personally and physically to see it actually happen, but I'm just I'm proud of everything that's going on down there. It ain't peaches and cream, it ain't sweet. It's a lot to be done. A lot of people doing a lot of different things. But I see what y'all doing and I salute you. Hope to get hope to get a lot of you guys on the podcast. I've reached out to a few of you, a lot of you paying attention to see what's going on, and I really do appreciate it and thank you. These gentlemen really, at an early age were they were more than coaches. It was different seeing them in the roles that they were and watching them grow and evolve, and it's something I can appreciate. It's something I salute. It's something that I wish more of us did. It's something that something we should celebrate. I feel like they're not celebrated enough, so I appreciate you. I appreciate what you gentlemen are doing. Thank you, and best wishes and continued success in all your endeavors. Also, and I don't want to get off, former coaches and people doing great things. gentleman who's, you know, just just another notch up from Coach Saunders and Coach Alderman. Another gentleman, and what's funny is I didn't meet him until my senior year. I'll wait to do the sound effects, but Coach Karn, Sean Karn, aka Shiz X. Coach Karn was my wrestling coach my senior year, and really took me under his wing and opened my eyes to what leadership is, what it means to really dig deep. And I can say at some very awkward and what's weird is dark times, just at different times, him and his father, Mr. Karn, have just truly been just constant motivators, nothing but love, positivity, just uplifting, supportive, really brought me in at an early age, just kind of off the jump. Just the nature of their character, I really can't speak highly enough. And best wishes and get well, Mr. Karn, with your health. But truly, just two very unique and very genuine gentlemen that I hold very close to my heart. While I was going through what I was going through, I actually had a conversation with Sean not too long ago, and he seen what I was doing and asked me if I had a niche, and I said no. And he said, well, you know, don't limit yourself and just keep doing what you're doing. And just little shit like that, where it's like, even if, you know, no matter how long it is in between, those guys literally just, you don't miss a beat. It's the same energy. It's nothing but getting better, grinding, and positivity and love. And I just truly appreciate the Karn family. I love Mr. Karn. Shout out to Sean. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, excuse me, got me all choked up and shit. You know, I really didn't want to get too emotional or keep that shit going. Really didn't want to get too emotional, but episode 3 of the Blacklight Effect podcast, home of the world's fucking finest. Yours truly. I really wanted to be vulnerable. I really wanted to give y'all a good show. I really wanted to catch up. If this is taking too long, please let me know. We can get back to the half an hours, or we can keep it rocking how we rocking, and you motherfuckers can sit back and enjoy the show doing whatever you're doing. Wherever you may be listening to it, wherever you are listening to it, however you may be listening to it, I appreciate you. Thank you. Sit back and enjoy the show. It ain't over yet. Speaking of men I appreciate, and I know because he listens, he follows the podcast, he see what the fuck going on. He see what he created. You know, for those who don't know, I might as well get this out now. Big Hov fan. Well, now that Webster's Dictionary can put the word stan in the dictionary, I guess you could say I'm a Hov stan. Irony is, you know, I'm a fan of him. I am. But Hov is my guy. Hov is the GOAT. God MC him. But a lot of the things Hov said I can relate though. And one of those things is my pops knew. He knew. Nigga knew I was gonna be great. Supports the dream. Supports the hustle. Supports his grandbaby. And he got his own hustle. Salute to my father, Mr. Kenny J44, who himself is selling some merch. Because y'all see what type time it is. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all know what time it is. If you know, you know. And right now he has I'm around t-shirts and hats. Y'all know what the fuck that means. Y'all know what it is around the way. Nigga, we around. I'm around. Check the hashtag. You see the shirt. You see the merch. By the time this comes out, it'll all be on the website. But get at it. DM them for prices, discounts, rates, info, and all that other cool shit. But we got shit. You know what I mean? This is what we doing. Please stop affiliating me with all these lesser parties. You know what I mean?
of here, nigga.
We ain't playing them games. Help affiliate me with them.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
We ain't gonna do it. Cause y'all know how it is. It's only entertainment. Fuck off my shit. Let's bring it back. Bring it back into context. So there are a lot of amazing people doing a lot of amazing things. And I'm really not going to waste too much more of your time. Maybe just a little bit. I still got some things for you. But, yeah, there are some things going on in the world right now. Not all negative, and we'll get more into just the different things, some more mainstream things, and just different things, different topics. We'll get more into other shit. Episode 4 and episode 5. I got shit scheduled, shit record, all those other cool shit. Any which way, there are some things going on in the world that I need to highlight and speak on. I don't know if I'm supposed to speak on it, but the shit happened. I don't know how many people were paying attention to it, but I thought this shit was like fuck amazing. Excuse me. Shout out to Devin Gaffillian, who fresh off of, a leg in Europe, first tour in Europe, performed a hit single, Get Out and Get It. 35,000 feet the fuck in the air. Flying in a goddamn airplane. I shouldn't use gunshots. Forgive me, Southwest Airlines. But yo, I don't know anybody else who's done that. Let me know. Interact with me. Let me know. Let me know if anybody else has ever done that. But shout out to... round of a fucking applause. Shout out to Dev, man. Like, Jesus. He and his band performed a single on an airplane while that bitch was flying. Like, not like just on the fucking plane. Like, it wasn't grounded. It was in transition and everything. Shout out to Dev. Gotta salute him, man. Like, I am just, it's truly a renaissance, because the shit that I've had the pleasure of seeing happen in my lifetime is like, what the come on. Salute the real heroes, man. Can't wait to get him on the podcast. Like, just to, I remember my first flight. And it wasn't anything special because it was from BWI to Savannah, Georgia. But I can only imagine if somebody would have performed the goddamn song with the band, live goddamn band, on that airplane. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I salute you. You're a conglomerate. Wish you the best. Keep on keeping on. And while we're on music, well, before I get to music, there's always more to talk about. And this ain't just music. We're not just going to talk about music. We're going to get into other things later on. Deep dive into other shit. Hold your horses. Don't worry about it. We'll get into other shit. But, my dog, my big brother, maybe not from the womb, but for damn sure to the tomb. Big round of applause for my dog, T. Smith, man. Truly someone I can build this thing with, man. And I'm not gonna let too many cats out the bag. But my brother is working. He got some shit for you. Not only just from the mud, but from his hands. You know what I'm saying? From his hands. With his hands. You know what I mean? I don't think you understand what the fuck going on. Anyway. It's a lot of beautiful things going on in this networking, this renaissance. It's a lot of niggas work. And here in a little bit, in due fucking time, we'll crush y'all niggas. Y'all know who y'all are. The niggas with the problem with the man in the mirror, they got a problem with us. Y'all know. And if you don't know, you're gonna find out real soon. Super duper soon. But anyway, we don't feed each other fish, we teach each other how to fish. We throw each other bones. We barter. That's what brothers do. So, Smith got some people. Some people that are doing some things. Now, the cool thing about the Blacklight effect is we could talk about the average shit, or we could talk about people doing above average shit. And somebody out here doing above average shit that, you know, that I was put on to. And I can't wait to sit down and have conversations with him and work with him later on in the near future. Shout out to Merk Jones. T. Smith put me on just in the nick of fucking time. Just in the nick of fucking time. Because man with a message, if you haven't heard it, stop playing with yourself. Nephew, stop playing with yourself. That's real hip hop. The new single, Get Rich, this ain't an ad, he didn't tell me to do this. That shit dumps. But we gonna save, we gonna save the Merk conversation for later. But so, shout out and salute the Merk. Because we always looking for people like that to work with. Music we can appreciate. Music we can endorse. Don't gotta keep supporting that fuck shit. Holmes is gonna give y'all some options. You know what I'm saying? Only the real shit's gonna last. All that fuck shit.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Shit's dead. You know what I mean? We ain't doing that shit no more. But highlighting the hero. Highlighting another hero. Shout out to Chef Leader. Congratulations. She most recently graduated from culinary arts school. Certified. She ain't the only one cooking. And I hate to seem like I'm flying through ads, but I kinda gotta watch my board and do this all at the same time, but she ain't the only one cooking. Now, when I was originally supposed to do this, I told her I was gonna be sitting there eating it and, finger fucking licking good. But underscore and she cooks. Little sis, I'm gonna update y'all with the new platter. But from my personal fucking experience, that jerk shrimp pasta, the curry turkey, drop bombs on them. Y'all niggas ain't ready. When I say that shit there, and I was salty because Pop gave my, I forget what side he gave away, but he gave my shit away. I was sick. But they just wanted to give me a bunch of jerk shrimp pasta, so I wasn't mad. But that shit there, when she has these platters, I'm sorry not everybody in the world can get it. It's only for the local area. The next menu to come up, y'all gotta figure it out for yourselves. We're gonna have the menu. We're gonna have the point of contact number. I dare you to try it and not be satisfied. I fucking dare you. It's impossible. Impossible. I don't know if she cooked better than me. But she can fucking cook. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look forward to working with you, putting in my next order. This is what I love to do. I have fun with this. Little sis all my sisters got businesses. I don't know what my brother does. But the conglomerate is real. The network is real. Niggas is making moves. You hear me? Niggas is making moves. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to talk about. Could have sat here for an hour and 30 some odd minutes and talked about anything in the world. I got to sit here and talk about my people. We can get into the politics. We can get all that fuck shit later. Me and Andretti got some things to talk to you about coming up in episode 4. I got an update with Una Vest coming up for y'all. I got an update with Young Mark coming for y'all. Content coming with another brother from overseas, from the motherland. Temple Scholar. My homie Abel. Content coming with him. It's a lot of moving parts. And I don't want y'all to feel as though, like, you know, with the hiatus that I'm not going to. No. Here's where we start the consistency. Here's where we start. Because the interviews was easy. This is what we gonna do. I'm gonna give y'all niggas like 90 minutes every time now. Now that I got this, you know, the 30-minute monkey off the back. Got my little soundboard down, you know what I'm saying? Give me a round of applause. Round of fucking applause myself. Honestly. Because, you know, it didn't have to be. But while I was in my little rut, while I was in my little void, you know what I'm saying? I was able to take time to go and master some things, put some things together, have some people see what I had going on and do, and you know, see my vision and want to add to and compliment and do different things and such. Different things like what? Well, you know, you'd be the fuck surprised. I'm really building a network. If you want to work, holla at me. We could put a package together. But these interviews ain't gonna be free no more. Only free ones gonna be the ones I wanted to. If I don't want to talk to you, what the fuck would I pay you any mind for? I'm not gonna pay you no fucking mind. Ain't nobody wasting time. I'm gonna talk to the people I want to talk to and talk about things I want to talk about. It's my shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on? Give it up for Big Holmesy, the international fucking podcast. And we ain't competing with nobody but our goddamn selves, because nobody do what I do. Status update. Y'all might want to get a color-coded bulls ASAP. Them Trimer pups? Oh my God. Congratulations and salute to Herman for a healthy litter. But y'all better go ahead and make y'all reservations. Fast. Coming up on 9 weeks. By the time y'all get this, they be coming up on 9 weeks. And it's only a handful to reserve. Goku off the market. You better keep up with it. The nigga asked for Goku.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Herm ain't giving that up, I promise you.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Not at all. Congratulations to him and Jasmine on the litter, man. Proud of Big Cuz. Truly am. Make sure y'all check him out on Instagram too. Color_coded_bulls. High quality product. Beautiful dogs. Clean. Sterile. Good business. Black owned business. I salute you. Another big motivator in doing what I do. Somebody who stays on my ass about this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's one thing to show someone your colors. It's another thing to stand by those colors all the time. I don't believe someone's character until it's tested. And even then, you still gotta be worried, but that's a fucking real one. And we done had our issues, you know what I'm saying? We done went through what we went through, but it's just truly a pleasure to be able to work with some of these people, Herman being one of them especially. Bless me. But you know, it's truly a pleasure and an honor, and I really just can't speak highly enough of a lot of these individuals, man. Everybody on the Instagram page, off the top of my head, shout out to Big Ty, Never Stop Fitness, Strictly Business, and New Wave Music. It's a handful of them. Oh, shout out to the Ram and Motivated team. Ram showing big time, big supporter. I really do appreciate not only your listenership, but just, you know, respect your grind. Appreciate what you got going on. Make sure you was on the goddamn website. Make sure y'all check the single out, Warning Shots. It's on the Blacklight Effect showcase. You know what I'm saying? Got my own little showcase. Showcasing other artists and their art. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's only for the SoundCloud guys, but as we grow and build, we gonna have more for y'all. As a matter of fact, I got some more for y'all. I got an exclusive. And I'm hoping this joint come out right, but you know what I mean? Big brother Ken Baines dropped me off with some shit. Told you let me hear some shit. I really don't think niggas is ready, but you know, Blacklight Effect exclusive for the first time. The only time you're gonna hear this till it comes out. And it's gonna be out here in a couple of days. Ken Baines, Lil Jet, Knock It Off.
Go to street, guys. It's a whole lot of GS money over there. I'll put another blunt. Oh yeah, bitch, I'm out. Legit, huh? These niggas be telling, but thinking they flex. Knock it off. First day I legit, I got that cash for you. Drop it off, 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 drop it off. First day I legit, I got that cash for you. Drop it off. These niggas be telling, but thinking they flexing. Knock it off, knock it off, hey, knock it off, knock it off, knock it off. Knock it off, or I get you knocked off. Drop it off, I'ma shoot her a text. On the road, still got a little stretch. Bag right, put ice on my neck. Get a call, pull up in the jet. Cut, got some new gas on my test. Bitch wearing 9 under her dress. Just in case shit, get a little messy. There again, boy, I see you be flexing. Yeah, bitch, I heard that from his ex. Laptop boot up, check your little message. Made a play all in 21 seconds. Dice game, nigga, shut up a bet. Pipe game, put it all on the chest. RPG, forever in debt. Lost one, and they lock up the rest. Pray to God, got $1 million invest. Tip blocker, take care of the rest. Loyalty with a capital L. I don't care about your little war stories, dog, and all the cap that you finna tell. Fuck a scale, scared to sell. He'll tell, whoa, he the folk. I think he 12 by the smell. I don't know. Grab the scale, grab the dope. These niggas be telling, but thinking they flex. Knock it off. First day I legit, I got that cash for you. Drop it off, 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 drop it off. First day I legit, I got that cash for you. Drop it off. These niggas be telling, but thinking they flexing. Knock it off, knock it off, hey, knock it off, knock it off, knock it off, knock it off, or I get you knocked off. And it's the same thing in the chain game. Niggas waiting for packs on the canteen. Niggas is snitching on paperwork. When you got 25, that's that fucking hurt. All of my niggas is loyal. When I jump, Gene past the oil. But niggas ain't right, it's a few real ones. Shit, I'ma still make a killer. Reefer blowing through the window, money pallet to the ceiling. Trap booming like a bomb. I'm the greatest at finessing. These niggas steady telling us lesson music is a blessing. These niggas be on Instagrams and Facebooks and Snapchats. Talk about catching stays and dropping names. Pussy nigga, you lame. Tryna catch the internet fame. Babe, where my phone at? I ain't known that. Let's make contact right now. Since Trick died, I ain't right now. Bitch, I'm throwing up them bees. Big bro, rest in peace. Please watch over me. Bitch, I'm married to these streets. Be telling, but thinking they flex. Knock it off. First day I legit, I got that cash for you. Drop it off. 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 First day I legit, I got that cash for you. Drop it off. These niggas be telling, but thinking they flexing. Knock it off. Knock it off. Hey, knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off, or I get you knocked off.
shit a little loud. God damn, hold on, my shit chirping. Sorry about that. Hopefully it ain't too much on your ears. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. But yeah, knock it off. Shout out to Gutter Street Gang, GSG, YSW. Salute your campaigns for allowing me to do that, bro. That's major. That's big time. Real niggas fuck with me, and I give a fuck less.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Who don't? Y'all niggas can eat a dick. Catch this fucking fade. We ain't supposed to be violent, but it's only entertainment.
What's up, Doc?
But y'all see how we carried it. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna give it to y'all again, but it's coming. Very, very soon. I'ma let Ken know that I dropped this little gem. You know what I'm saying? Dropped this gem on y'all. Blacklight Effect exclusive. Here at the world's finest. Home of the world's finest. Y'all see how we carrying it. Y'all see what's going on. It's been a pleasure. Holmesy's back. Nothing to fear. H-Class is here. It's truly been a pleasure and an honor. Look forward to episode 4. Coming real soon. Promise you it ain't gonna be a month before you wait. God willing. Yours truly, Holmesiano. It's been a pleasure, and I'm out.